Hi there, welcome to this lesson. In this lesson, I'm going to go through all the steps that you need to make sure that you've got everything set up correctly and that you're running a Pinterest business account and that you've got your pins validated in such a way that they're working the most effectively for you. So the first step you need to take is, if you don't have a Pinterest account already, set one up and make sure you set it up as a business account. You do that by going to the business Pinterest link, which I've supplied below this video. Click on Join as a Business, follow the instructions, and you'll have a brand new Pinterest business account. If you already have a Pinterest account and it's a personal account, you're going to need to convert it into a business account, because that will give you access to some extra features like analytics that you won't see in your personal account. To do that, log into your current Pinterest account and then go to this same link. There'll be a button that comes up that says Convert Your Account. Click that, follow the instructions, and you'll have a business Pinterest account. The next step you need to take is to then verify your website. I'd like to just flag that this is only a step you need to take if you're using WordPress. If you're on a different platform like Squarespace, or if you've got an e-commerce store on Shopify, for example, all this is already built into those platforms. So this is just for people who are using WordPress. To verify your website, this is what you need to do. Once you're logged into your Pinterest business account, if you click on the logo on the right-hand side and then hit Settings, scroll down until you get to this website area. I've already confirmed mine, but if yours isn't confirmed yet, there'll be a button here that says Verify Your Website. So you hit that, a pop-up will appear and it will have some code in it. So you need to just copy that code onto your clipboard and then log into your website. So I've got an example website here I'm just using for the purposes of this video. If you go to Plugin, Add New, we want a plugin called Headers and Footers. So if you just type in headers, and then this one that comes up, Insert Headers and Footers, is the one you want. So we'll click Install now. When that's done, you hit Activate. And now when you go to the settings here on the left-hand side, there's an Insert Headers and Footers option. And that code that you've got on your clipboard, you just paste into there and hit Save. When you go back to here, there will be a button that tells you to hit Continue once you've pasted the code. So do that, follow the instructions, and your website will be verified with Pinterest. So the next thing we need to talk about is rich pins. So I'm here inside one of my boards, and as you can see, all these pins have this information below. So there's a bolded title, and then there's the beginning of the description. So these, because I've got rich pins installed, all that information that was uploaded with the pins from the website moves around with them. And so if I just click on one of these pins, you can see then that there's a header up here. It says who the article is from, and there's some more information and content from the meta descriptions. So all that information is there because I've got rich pins validated. I'd just like to point out that at the time of making this video, which is April 2017, Pinterest are rolling out some changes, and some people are not seeing this information on their feed anymore. They're seeing just the pins. So in the future, this might not be as important a step, but for now, it's definitely something that you still need to do. So how to validate your pins. If we go to Pinterest, there's a Rich Pins Validator page, and it all looks a little bit confusing. It sort of talks about it in quite techie language, but it's actually really straightforward. So going back to your WordPress website, and so again, if you're on a different platform to WordPress, you don't need to worry about this bit either. You just need to worry about the step that is validating your pins, and I'll flag that to you when we're doing that. But if you're in WordPress, we need to install one more plugin. So we're going to go back to Plugins, Add New. I'm going to do a search for Yoast. And this is a great plugin to have anyway for lots of different reasons, not just this. So I'm just going to hit the install button. Once it's installed, hit activate. Once the plugin is installed, you'll see now you've got this SEO area on the left. So we want to go and click on the dashboard. Now the first step you might need to take is here on the features, you'd need to enable this advanced settings page and hit save. So you can see now that's made this menu a lot bigger. So we now want to click on the social tab. on Facebook and make sure that the Add Open Graph metadata is enabled. And if it's not, if it's disabled, just click enabled and then hit save changes. Okay, and then there's just one final step. And so this is a step that everyone needs to take no matter which platform you're on. You go to your website and you pick basically any page except your home page, copy the URL, and then we go to this Rich Pins validator page on the Pinterest website and paste your URL in here and hit validate. And there you go, it tells you that it's been approved and that they're on Pinterest. And that's it. It's as easy and straightforward as that. And so now going forward, whenever you or anyone else pins your pins from your website, it will bring all that information across with them.